Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Courtney here again to speak to you. I'm doing a episode 2 of my flashback favorites. So this is basically where I am looking back at the favorites I had in past years. And if you guys have noticed, I haven't done a favorites video in a long time because I've been kind of working on using up what I have, panning my collection, not really purchasing a lot. So this is kind of like a blast from the past, down memory lane situation. So let's talk about if I still like these products, if I hate them, if I still own them, if I panned them, etc. So we are jumping back to September 2015. Yikes. So this is right before I graduated college for the second time. And let's just look at the favorites I had. I'll try to pop up reference pictures on the screens, but I think a lot of you will know what I'm talking about as I'm talking. So we'll just go into it. The first thing was the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butters, and I was obsessed with those. I was panning a couple, I think in 2016 or 2017, but they were so old, I just ended up decluttering them. I did really like those. They were like a really nice kind of like lip balm, tinted lip balm. But Revlon, obviously, as you guys know, is not cruelty-free, so I would not pick those up again. e.l.f. has some kind of similar ones, though. And so does Wet n Wild. They have those like Pout Kiss lip balms or whatever. It's really similar. So the Hard Candy Eye Primer. So if you remember, in my last episode of this, I'll link it up above, I was talking about the Hard Candy Natural Eyes Palette, which is a dupe for the Too Faced Natural Eyes Palette. Hold on, I need to drink water. I'm going to cough. So this eye primer came in that palette, and literally it lasted forever. Like my grandchildren, I swear I thought they were going to be using that eye primer because it lasted for so long. And it was a mini size. Like the full sizes are like this big. So I definitely haven't repurchased that one, but I would consider repurchasing it in the future. I think I have a couple of eye primers still in my collection that I'm not like ready to buy another, so that's why I haven't bought it. The e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in Berry Kiss, I actually still own. Let me get it, hold on. It's right here. So this is also kind of good for me because I can go through my collection and I see how old stuff is. It still smells good. So this is like a $3 lipstick. It actually is a super like Your Lips But Better color on me, and I love it. I would totally recommend the moisturizing lipsticks from e.l.f. 1,000,000%. The next thing was a Bunny Balm from Shop Miss A, and truly, it was $1. It was like one of my first Shop Miss A hauls, and I just thought it was cute. That's why I was so excited about it. And I've since decluttered it. I think I threw it away. I don't know where it went, but it is not here anymore. So we are now jumping to October. So in October, I was using the e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Brownie Point, which I can insert a picture of. It's a really pretty shimmery brown, like taupey brown. And it's super pretty. It's a really good eye base, but the purpose of those shadows is to be used as an all over color, and it would drive me crazy. It would never be even, and if I pack stuff on top of it, I just didn't like it. So I ended up passing that on, but those are really nice if you're into that. I think I prefer the Super Shock Shadows from ColourPop over the e.l.f. Smudge Pots. The next thing was 2 limited edition Wet n Wild lipsticks, one in Coffee Buzz and one in Vintage Vibes, which I still own. I want to make it because I love these colors. They were right next to each other. So I did like a whole review on this collection. This was the fall collection that came out. So this is Vintage Vibes. It's just a really pretty berry burgundy kind of. And then Coffee Buzz is like a really dark purple. And Coffee Buzz is actually really similar, hold on, to Take It Like a Vamp, which is in their regular line, except Take It Like a Vamp is more cool toned, and Coffee Buzz is more of like a burgundy dark purple. But yeah, dig it. oh no, this is Vamp It Up. And I literally talked about this in my last episode of this series. So there you go. Moving on. So into November, I was talking about the Essence lip liners in Honeyberry and Softberry, which I believe I've panned both of those at this point. I don't have them anymore, but I think I used them both up. And I do like them. They are inexpensive. They are really nice. They're like a wood pencil, so they're a little bit drier. But they last longer on your lips if you're just wearing them alone or like a lipstick on top. And I definitely would recommend them if you're like just getting into lip liners. They have a really wide range. Well, not really wide, but they have like nudes to deep reds and like all the in-betweens. So, yes. The other thing from November was the NYC long-lasting lip colors in Berry Me and Sugar Plum. These were, I picked up because somebody on YouTube was like, oh my god, they're amazing. And honestly, I really liked them. But as you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, but NYC is not a cruelty-free brand, and it actually seems like it went out a lot of stores in Michigan where I'm from, so you can't really get it here anymore. But I decluttered them when I went more cruelty-free because I had similar shades and I didn't need to hang on to them. Okay, we're going to do December's, and then we're going to end this episode for this month. Or for this segment, whatever. So the Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint Lotion, Spray, etc. I was talking about that in December, and that's still a favorite. That's forever a favorite. If Bath & Body Works ever gets rid of that in the holiday season, I feel like everyone will revolt, not just me. Moving on. So the next thing I was talking about was the Makeup Revolution Salvation Velvet Lip in Rebel. This has been decluttered, but it was a liquid lipstick. It was a liquid lipstick that was a really nice kind of mix between these two colors. It was like, I'll try to find a picture. I know I have pictures of me wearing it. I'll put it up there. And the next thing was the NYX Conceal Correct Contour Palette. This was a cream contour and concealer palette that I did really like. I went through one of them, maybe two. I don't remember. But I did really like it. I don't know if I would repurchase. Maybe if I was like moving towards doing more like makeup on other people, I would, but not until then probably. The next item is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Vava Violet. This is a recommendation from, I think, Jessica Braun. I don't remember. I love this color. It was more of like this kind of color. It was a really deep violet. But Revlon, like we already discussed, is not cruelty free. So when I did my big purge, I got rid of it. And then the last thing I talked about was the Lip Smacker and Tsum Tsum collab, which I have a bunch of. Let me get them. See, so cute. So they're lip balms, but they are shaped to resemble the Tsum Tsums, and they were really big in 2015. I have like a little R2-D2 guy. He's glittery. I have a Marie. I mean, I have a bunch. But I still own them. I still display them. I don't use them as much because I feel like Lip Smackers isn't as hydrating as I feel like it should be. But I do have them still, and I do display them. So that is everything for this episode of Flashback Favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much. If you want to hang out with me anywhere else on social media, that is all down below in the description box. Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.